As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be
Яка вам
sitting
ще
in a World
потрібна
Council meeting,
активність?
but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this
Велику
incense, what then?
гігантську крису.
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Так, і що, де тут?
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Ну давай.
Well?
Давай.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
Ну,
My
здається,
friends
комусь
begged me to notify them if I
доведеться
encountered a
проткнути
mage,
ножку.
sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
Ой, тоді
Alright,
доведеться
we've
їх
talked.
заїбошити.
Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped
Come
and
on,
trapped
come
like a
closer.
child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Ну, пішли шукати Брендона. То ти Брендон недалеко, да,
Don't kill me.
втік?
Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Just look at the freak.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary.
Хунтед. Ти труби провіряв перед тим, як хунтед?
And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine...
Окей.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Може тобі поталанило.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Так, хунтед. Так, це що, ще друг Джонні? Коріна, хватить стрімить, вставай.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right, time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Так, Коріна, чердак. Де чердак?
Put it
Якісь
down, please.
кружки.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
О, чердак.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Open up. Намальована кроватка для дитини. І малювала дитину, так? От і кікла.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Я думаю, тут нічого цікавого немає. Ну, от крім молока, звичайно. І трошки селітри, і алхімічного порошка. Ну все. Тому можна йти далі. Половник залишаю. Ну, гряданське світло треба забрати.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
Що
Leave
там?
it.
Камін? І що там було? Кроватка. Може краще в камін? Може підпалимо її? Не. Ну ладно. 3 вареник свій загубила тут. А, у них тут у всіх якісь стінки замуровані. У них в Новіграді.
it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy, a riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Тож бо й воно. Ж одразу. Як на нюх. Потрапив туди, куди потрібно було. То може потрібно було одразу туди полізти, ні?
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Побачимо, що воно там покаже.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. Truth.
Отож би воно.
You sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Воу-воу-воу, це що за крысиний марафон? Стоять, крысы!
Boy, what do I gotta do to get a lovely palla like yours?
Ну, трошки не сюди планував залізти, але і так нормально. Hello.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Так, звичайно.
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Що, у тебе в одному оці день
ambitious.
наступив, а в другому ще ніч не
But they were empty
закінчилась?
words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Є.
Sounds fine.
Yeah.
See you there.
Хія. Так, а де тут entrance? Трошки з
Power of the
іншої
eternal
сторони.
fire be with you.
А що, я у тебе вигравав карту?
What'll it be?
Здається, вигравав.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Хм. Так, а кого тут можна було б замінити? Наприклад, оце. Так. Так, це медик. Стрілки, стрілки. Хм. Ну, я б от тебе замінив. Причем зря. Так, що це? Лумбард, да? Лумбард. У мене немає таких чарівних лумбардів ще. Так, і він там прям старається. Можна мені трошки допомогти в цьому. Це... Я думаю, на цьому запитань більше немає. Хіба що... Хіба що... Ну давай, тебе я заберу. О, ти ще кастуєш. Давай, красава. Все, забирай. Йой-йой. Так, а що портал робить? Wild Hunt Warrior і Wild Hunt Hound. Собаки воїнів. Ну, потрібно подивитися, що там за собаки. Здається, порталів у мене немає. Бля, красиво зіграв. Тупо к успеху шел, чувачок.
Boring as fucking shite. Whoa, stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous.
Це вверх, а не вниз. Коріна, I'm coming.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Jennifer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker? The rebel burned at the stake? The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Лютик і ласточка. Так.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Ай,
Thanks for your help.
Good
там
luck,
же
Witcher.
запитання
I
було.
hope you find your Ciri.
Шалфей, розмарин.
Seen better.
Начебто назва якогось трактиру, але можна подумати, що їм просто трави хтось напихав. Що ти очкуєш? Це нормально. Просто відьмак у городі, чого ви там запанікували?
Looking for a rise.
Єбать.
Come on! You look familiar. Oh!
Що показує туди йти? Чо? А стрілочка от туди. Що, топографічний кретинізм? Чи все ж таки сюди буде скоріше? От, і мені так здається.
Stinking scaddies. All we wanted was... Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
О, бля, я чую гном базарить. Гном базарить, а його ще й не видно, а вже чутно.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to put them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. Damn it.
Ви що, бля, бродяги?
Reminds me of our days of yore. Yeah,
Almost like we never left Earth.
Oh, no, another jobbing. We're leaving plowing fruit.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Bredanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Ясно, ясно. Люди такі, як завжди, в якусь страху залізли.
It's where he sat and wrote.
Лютик, сракалютик.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred
A
Pancratz,
note from a grateful muse.
Viscount de Legno, reading someone else's letters, the title of Master
My
of the
visage
Seven
red
Liberal
and
Arts.
hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Гном і троль.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours. And the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Ну тут що це таке?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Хто там, що там плюється? Ти що, гномич? Оу, оу, оу. А от що не так з арбалетами цими? Роза, як розу краси. Краси, як прикрашає розу. Пекучий сонця виклик, так нашу ж розу жгуть капризи. Ой, можна я це не буду навіть намагатися перекласти. Просто схожу до Мирабели. Із Веспулей. Мерабелла. Так. 2 тут і 3 там.
You mangy dwarf! Oh, let it go, Gerard. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the night.
Maybe we'll try the King of Beggars.
Oh, God. A reaper's come for me.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You
Що
don't
ти,
pay.
господин младший? Там було шлюхи син. Містер шлюхи син, де ти?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
І що це дасть? Я
This
теж так
Bueller's
думаю.
got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Ну, щось
Thank you.
якось не
thank
так
you.
вийшло, як
To think there are men who'll
хотілося,
help a
але
stranger out of the kindness of their
спробуйте.
hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Точно, Жерар, да.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
They foot wrappings read.
Ясно, ясно, ясно.
At least let him return alive. It's clear as the eternal fire.
There's something in the wind.
Gotta find me some work.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
Так, а це що
I'm a friend of
це?
Dandelions, looking for Ellie Howe.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service?
Що
Need
то не
something short.
той Елехаль,
Put your
ні?
trousers down your
На,
socks.
на жіночку не дуже
You,
схожий.
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Ellie Howe was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Бля, не надо, не надо. Залишайся так. Елехаль, блядь.
Any
Ох,
better?
сраний Лютик. Куда ти
So you
затащив знову
Ellie,
Геральтовича?
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Так, без
Don't
підробностей.
think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Ну просто мене це не дуже
Dandelion visit your shop.
I
цікавить.
tried many times to talk him into it.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he
Я
desperately
думав,
wished to
що
meet
прямо
with him.
цей
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him
дядя.
myself.
You're too late,
Це
I fear.
розповість, що нам потрібно
The
знати.
witch hunters, but as he perished, the goings on.
Дядя
Impressive.
Ельфіч.
Fiery beasts circled his
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid, sucks flaccid cock.
Дядя, тьотя, блядь.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
It's getting cold.
Of all places, why was that made just to blow herself up in mire? I barely
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the...
А що тут у вас цікаво
Don't be
продається?
shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Non-human, are you?
Greetings. At your...
Show me your wares. So long.
City. Racial hygiene.
Так. А чо це тут закрито?
Make yourself
Хумен.
useful.
Так. А я тут...
You're an artist? A sword
Щось я
swallower?
такої не бачив ще.
No, a witcher.
Трактирши. Ну-ка.
In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent'd be best.
Так, спочатку я хотів подивитись, що там за Вархант. Так. Wild Hunt Hound. Це 2 штуки. І що по типу... Один, два, три. І 3 по 2. Так. Можна було б. Можна було б взагалі прибрати цю карту нахер звідси. Може так і зробити, просто прибрати. І от тут оці всі ми Ян. Ну є і є, нахер він мені надо. Так, чикс. Goodbye. Тепер все, теж до побачення. Бо толку від вас все одно ніякого. Ого. Дякую за підгончик. А ти так, да? Та, без проблем. Ну давай. Пу-пу-пу. Так, і що? І що? Цю я заберу потім із колоди. Колоди. Self-destruct, мабуть, відміняється. Так, чик. Hello. Зараз цей кам'яний вік відправлю. Просто от мінус тачками. Так. Тут щось взагалі в нього нічого немає нормального. То, пожалуй, я от тут оце порозкидаю. О, 8. Не, ну 8 це... Нічого хорошого з цього не вийде.
Not
Are you
now,
talking to
Grey
me?
About the eternal
That
fire
noise.
world.
Малючки.
Excuse me. I'm looking for
Ви
Marabella.
вижили.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Це ж ці. Ушльопки маленькі з болот.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt, I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
but...
This is grand!
You shan't disappoint me.
Да вони ж знайомі.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Надо було Джоніка з собою
What's it
притащити
mean that
сюди.
witches are lecturers?
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning. Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
Чи ні? Чи це схожі, дітки?
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Але кількість прям саме та.
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But,
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
oh yes,
Де той?
longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No, we perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Походу, Лютик
See Dandelion after the
No,
хотів
I
зробити
even
велику
considered granting him another
бомбу.
chance. But he never came
Бімбу.
back to see me.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Селін, грибок, плесінь. Тупо бімбу робив.
Lasses can't be witches or witcheresses. Who says so? Everybody knows it. Stop it!
Це схожі діти.
Excuse me.
А наче й ні.
You call this living, Witcher?
Ну блін, цю зачіску придуркувати хіба можна спутати?
Step on me.
Day like any other.
Got 2 swords and a wolf round his neck.
Щось не забагато лі пива у школі. Запишка. Ну. Яся, Гнєвко, Оля, це ж все те, що було. Новічки приюта. Імовірно залишені біля дверей приюта ночі темерського походження. Ніхто не зрозумів, як вони з'явилися в Новіграді. Ну, Мара. Притащила все-таки дітей. Ну, значить нормально. Думаю, нічого страшного не сталося через те, що барон повісився, а 5 дітей залишились живими, правильно? Нехуй було вішатись.
Arms for bread, please, little folk. Nay, not long. Got this crap. What difference will it make? Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news.
А тут що за тусовочка?
This baronet's love Lettsvilla.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Ой,
Looking
все,
for a girl
не
named
перекручуй.
Molly.
У
Heard she
мене
works
тут
here.
інші
My
діла.
maidservant. I'm afraid she's
Тому не
currently
лізь
at the home of my
справи
dear
від
friend Patricia
матчі.
Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No,
Що Молі лошадь?
Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
І так, Руперта. Здається, що рижого мали звати і так Руперт. Так, гнідий. Ну от Кантарела, ну блять, звучить як Кантарела. Ладно, треба подумати. Ладно, як би не хотілося б проїхатись на Кантареллі. Придеться їхати на гнідому.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
А те, що ти вибрав Кантарелу, то я не здивований.
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Come on.
Pardon me? Лошаді. Що це цей модний мод? Мені не дуже сильно подобається.
Don't spare the horse!
Та нормально все буде. Якби я ще їхати міг. Просто рівно. Да нормально. Та розслабся. Розслабся. Все в порядку буде.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after.
Плотва. Якби ти знав, хто така плотва, ти так би взагалі не казав.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrád. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Nothing hurts as much as life. Nothing hurts as much as life.
Да. Я чомусь не здивований. А, стоп. Давай з Розою побалакаємо.
Nothing hurts as much
Є?
as life.
А це ж Розу... А, чи... Чи це що? Це Молі. Так, Молі. Це ж не Роза.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelions rescued time and time again!
Точно, саме той.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
And mothers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you can see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Ідея
Said
була?
there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait,
Піздейшн.
before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Опа! Це паркур. Що, як там ваш син поживає?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Треба було хоч подивитись, де це було.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Just this morning, my inventor came back from the market with news.
Radovid's not
some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Worse.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk
That.
She'd never lied
Да
about
ти
serious
не задовбався лазити по тим, блядь, вивіскам.
A storekeeper.
Ой, бля,
Another
Рахель.
trustworthy source. Everyone in Новіград wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales are the easiest
Що
way.
там за роза
I believe that some
залишилася?
know she drinks in the evening here, sweet eyes. Not milk, but blood. From a sorcerer's
Did you catch it?
Driving in slippery the boat as quick as a top.
Яка там цікава історія.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Тут щось все позакривали знову.
Want to see Rosa Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you, but she's not showing any symptoms. Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Oh!
Ти шо ти? Ти шо? Все нормально,
Take good
тьоть.
care of yourself. A hired killer. I wonder if he pays taxes.
Та ви чо всі розкашлялись тут, блядь? Геральтович, ти що там якусь болячку підцепив? Поки... Да? І в цьому був. За Новіградом.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Atra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Atras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Learn the ambassador. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Нічого себе! Підготовка-то.
Oh, why bother? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Так, тут щось 203 чи що?
incredibly. But we ought to discuss
Замішаний.
that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor.
Бо якщо тільки що одна сказала здорово, я тебе запускаю вниз, а ця по типу навіть не знає його. Ну,
He
наче
mostly
перший раз
played his
бачить.
lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Окей.
Better learn.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy
Ой,
giving
ти
me
що, її
private
по пузу
lessons.
бив, чи що це вона?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know.
We've picked up a few things.
Wonder how the wars go.
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures...
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing. Dandelion act any different lately? Noticed?
Strange? It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he... Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Сподіваюсь, що вона не візьме з собою ще 5 кабанчиків в підмогу.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
А я думаю, тут... Можна і полутать. Але я думав, що це наступного разу вже точно.
Not a headache again.
You look positively charming.